Hello, everybody. This is Vicki with Ready Set Resell. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have been selling online for over 20 years on all the platforms you see below. Actually, the first one that I started was on eBay, and then, of course, grew from there. So, wanted to just thank you for joining me today. I'm going to be unboxing 100 pounds of a ThredUp bulk purchase that I made. I made it about a week and a half ago. It took about 10 days to get here. And it was one of those things, if you have ever tried to buy anything in bulk on ThredUp, you know that it's the second that it's listed, that if you don't get it, it will be gone within minutes. So I got two large boxes. Each box is about 50 pounds. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to go through the whole unboxing, but it's been sitting here. I wanted to go ahead and get started. What I'm planning to do with these clothing, it's 100 pounds of bulk clothing, I think. Pretty sure it's just clothing. What I plan to do with that is put it in my Poshmark store. Now, this listing did not say anything about it being designer or better brands or even DIY, which usually means that there's some kind of fixing that needs to happen. But it was still in the rescue section. So I don't know if that means there's going to be a lot of rescue pieces or if these are just items that they have not been able to sell. Maybe they're off season. Maybe they just had too many because, as you know, ThredUp has been having a glut of clothing to go through. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go through a few pieces. We'll see how long it takes, and hopefully we'll find some good ones. I've only seen just the one or two items on the top. So when you open the box, you have your traditional and expected ThredUp tissue paper. And the first item we have is a dress. I can tell that. It's a very small dress. My goodness, I don't even know if these are juniors clothing possibly. This just says small, so maybe it's for an adult, but it's cute. The brand is Windsor. Not a brand that I'm familiar with, but I'm not familiar with a lot of brands, so we will have to see what that's about. But it's a cute dress. I don't see, anything wrong with it. It's definitely bodycon. It's definitely on trend because there's a big, hole in the middle. So that's one item so far. I am going to keep track of how many items we have because I'm also curious what my cost per item is. I know what the cost per pound is. It's $3 a pound because I paid $300. I'll put that up on the screen here. I paid $300 for 100 pounds, but that item there was so small, it was nowhere near a pound. So we'll just have to keep going and see what we've got. So then you have a dress like this, which may even weigh more than a pound. Look at this. This is super cute. Look at that. It's very lacy. It occurred to me that maybe some of these, oh, it's a Lulu's dress. There you go, right there. I've seen that brand before on different podcasts. Look at that. It is very cute. It's definitely spring, so maybe they've had this for a while. It's got a zipper. It looks like it works. I don't see anything wrong with it. Of course, I will be, sometimes you might find a string or two that need to be trimmed. But it's a very cute overlay crochet dress. And it is a size large, I believe, is what we saw before. So that's good size. I'm happy to have the larger sizes in my closet. I try to cater to a plus size, but sometimes you get what you get in these types of bulk clothing, and sometimes at the bins it's harder to find too. This is a size small, very, very small top. I could see that perhaps this might have been the kind of top that I would lot with another top because it is kind of flimsy. It is BP is the brand right there. It looks like this could be cotton or at least a cotton blend, but that is something I will look up. Yeah, it's 100% rayon. So this is a small top. This will probably go in a lot with another one. So that is our third item that we have. 1, 2, 3. Now we've got some warmer items, which is good because it is still pretty cold outside. And by the way, this is exactly what the receipt said. It says mixed sizes rescue box, bulk mixed clothing, ThredUp price $300. So it's pretty much all it says on there. It says, we love helping. Send a quick note to support at thredup.com or visit us at thredup.com/help. So here's our fourth item. It is Marc Jacobs. We're hoping brands will be better than what I could typically find at the bins. It's very cute. Don't see anything wrong with it to begin with. And I think, this is a large, the whole idea of trying to do this is so that I don't have to go to the bins. I love going to the bins, but when we're talking about COVID, it's just kind of one of those things that isn't going to happen as often as I'd like. This, I really don't know what this is. Poof, looks like it's the name of a the label there. Poof. I don't know that much about it. This would definitely not weigh a pound, right? Because there's not much to it. This says it's a medium, but again, I'd have to double check and make sure that wasn't it. That wasn't a Junior's brand, because it could very well be a Junior's brand. There might be a thread or two here that needs to be trimmed, but nothing vital to the garment. So that is number 5. So far, so good, although I see some more winter things. So this is Ann Taylor. This is a cute jacket. We've got some zippers. I love the color. It's a size 4. I do actually carry a lot of Ann Taylor in my closet right now. So it's something that I'm familiar with there. It's a blazer. It's got a cute button situation in the back. It's got some cute zippered pockets here in the front. So I'm kind of excited about that. These look like they have leather tabs on them. This is probably a wool blend. And I think it's looks like probably 56% wool. So that's good. It's a good search term that you could put in your listing. I'm going to also get in the habit of checking the buttons. So we've got 2 buttons on this sleeve and 2 on that sleeve. So that's good. We have the same number of buttons. Always a good thing. The next item we have is more of a summery dress. This is Talbot's Petite. That's what the tag looks like. 12 Petite. Very cute. Very on trend. I like the stripes. It's very flowy. On dresses like this, I always tend to check to see if there's any deodorant to the underarm, which there's not on this one. If so, it washes right out typically. But this is a cute dress. I'm really excited about all these items so far. I can look around the hem, to see if there's any kind of stitching coming out. And sometimes if there's a tear, I just know enough about sewing to be dangerous. I don't know how to, sew a whole garment, but I know how to fix a few. Right? The next item is a black top. It's Amanda Uprichard. There's Amanda's tag there. I think it's a dress. It could be a tunic. It's got some hair on it, but other than that, we'll have to see if we can find a size tag, and that could be another reason. I don't think ThredUp really gets in the business of selling things without size tags very often, or at least if they do, it's harder to sell. What I'll typically do with something like this is go ahead and try to take some bust measurements and then try to take a guess so that I don't see a size tag. So that's probably the situation with that one. Next we have let's see. Oh, that's very interesting. It looks like a Native American, possibly, type print there, or maybe it's Rastafarian. I can't quite tell. Oh yeah, it's Rastafarian. Called First of a Kind. I've never really heard of this brand, but again, this is kind of one of the reasons why I got this, is because I don't know a lot about different brands, but I know that I like to have funky, cool things in my closet. So this will be great. We'll go ahead and mark that. It's just like a t-shirt. Next we have J. Crew, a medium. It's like a medium top. It doesn't quite have a peplum on the bottom, but maybe a little bit of a flare. There's the J. Crew tag. Now, I've also heard a lot of online sellers say, this is a size medium, that black is the hardest thing to sell. It doesn't photograph quite right, which I think that's pretty correct. Although if you do have a smaller piece like a top, I feel like it would be easier to take a good photo. Then we have some cutoff jeans that don't have a tag in them that I can see right away, which would be strange because normally, there's a tag. I don't see any markings. These are definitely cutoff shorts. I mean, they're cute. They're button fly. They do not have a tag, but they are, it's kind of like a skirt, actually. It's a skirt in the front, and then there's also a leg part. Oh wait, there's a tag in here, but it's not a brand tag. It does say 100% cotton, and it does have an RN number. So when you have something that you don't know what brand it is, if you look at the tag and there's an RN number, my face, then you can look up the brand. So even though it doesn't say what it is, you can look up that code and usually find the brand that way. So that's what I plan to do with these, because other than that, they're kind of, it's hard to find what that's all about. Oh, this is pretty. So this is a sweater from Built by Wendy. Very cute. Here's what the tag looks like. It's a large. Looks like it might have a little bit of pilling here, but you can use if you have a clothes shaver. That's probably what they did. So yeah, you can see there's just a few fuzzes there. You can either pick them off by hand. Sometimes you can use like a lint brush, but really also use a clothes shaver. If you don't have a clothes shaver, you can use an actual razor. It's got these cool wolf buttons on the front. They're made out of metal. They're not really buttons, actually. It's more of a wolf clasp. You can see that. Those are pretty cool. So that'll be fun. This is a size large. And other than just a little bit of pulling off of those fuzzes, I think we're looking good. I like the details. Look at that on the sleeve. You'll be able to find this clothing at Englund, as you can see from my Poshmark down below if you are interested in any of those. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Okay, this is the next item. I have to figure out how it looks like. It's got a crossover here. Oh, I see it's kind of tangled up a little bit. It looks like it's a romper. It's got a size L on it for large, but as far as the brand tag goes, I don't see that there is one. Like I said, sometimes if you can find the care tag, here we go. If you can find the care tag, it does not have a RN number, so it does not have the manufacturer number, but it is still super cute. It's very cute, and maybe it'll do better on a smaller store like mine than on ThredUp. In any case, I think the more unique the piece, the easier it is to sell when there's not a tag on it. Now, it did have a size tag, but okay. So this is going to be probably one of the first things I list because it's very warm and cozy. It looks like it is a cape. Oh no, actually it has arms. So it's almost like a cape sweater, but it's got a turtleneck and no tag on the inside. We'll have to see here. There is a care tag. It says keep away from fire, so we will definitely do that. And there is an RN number, so we will have to look that number up and see what brand it is. So that'll be helpful because there's not any other kind of tag on the inside. But that's cute. That's really cute. I mean, a good basic black sweater is something everybody should have. So we will do a little work on that. So it looks like some of these items are either missing the care tag or missing the brand tag or both. Now this is a cute, this is a pencil skirt from J. Crew. Size 10. It's got these great polka dots that are kind of textured. Here's which J. Crew tag out here that it is right there. It's got a zipper in the back. It's got both the hook and the eye closure. Not a lot of people use those, but you want to make sure your closures are all there. And it is polyester lining. So very cute. Nothing looks to be wrong with this. So I'm excited about that one. Next item we have, actually looks like it's new with tags. So that's kind of exciting. It's new with tags from Marshalls. Like this, the brand is called Blue Island. It's extra large. Now it is a Marshalls brand, but it looks like it had a $5 clearance tag on it, but maybe it was originally $30. It's cute. Looks like it might be off the shoulder a little bit. And we have, it's extra large, so I'm happy about that size. We will go ahead and mark that one down. The next item we have is a dress. It's very stretchy on the top and more structured with ruffles in the bottom. The brand is BCBG Max Azria, which I have heard of. And depending on the item, those can go for some good money. It's got some zipper detail right here on the sleeves, which look to be intact. And it is a size medium, so that's good. Well, that'll be cute. My model is actually like a medium. I also have a plus size mannequin that I use. So if they fit the mannequins well, it tends to take a better photo. All right, the next item we have looks to be a cropped sweatshirt, cropped off the shoulder sweatshirt. See if we can find a brand on this one. When they have them off the shoulder, sometimes they have to put the tags in creative places because there isn't a neckline to go. I don't see a brand, but I do see, okay, this is a size small, and it does have the care tag, but it does not have an RN number, so Not really sure what much I can do about that other than try to list it. It's still in good condition. It's very thick, like a thick sweatshirt. All right. Next item we have here is a White House Black Market, one of my personal favorite brands. It's a jacket here. It's a size 14. This is the, I know there are different versions of the White House Black Market label, but that's what this one is. We can do a quick check. We've got 3 buttons on that sleeve, 3 on this sleeve. Looks like we also have the double-breasted, so we've got the buttons there. I mean, it's a cute little jacket. It's cute. I'm very excited about that one. Again, no obvious flaws in it. This one, we have a lot of these dresses. This one's got some issues, I can tell already. It's from Guess, right? Guess Los Angeles. Here's the actual tag, right? It's heavy for such a small dress because it's got some straps that it can hold up. But on the back here, it looks like it has some wear and some dirt here right around the top of the zipper. So what I'll probably do with this one is take a look and see at the care tag and see if it's washable. Even if it says it's dry clean only, depending on the fabric, sometimes I'll wash it anyway because, I really, it looks like that's the only place that we have wear is right up here, right where you would hold it to zip the zipper, assuming the zipper works. Another thing we got to test out. So yeah, it's just really this dirt mark here because the hook and eye is here and the zipper's here. So we'll have to do a little bit of work to that, but cute dress. It's a medium. It's a lot heavier than you would think, but it's like this bodycon, thick, stretchy fabric. All right, what else do we got here? We have something sparkly, which is always fun. This looks like another kind of poncho, perhaps it's very soft. It's got some glitter to it. Looks like it's a shawl that just kind of goes right over your head. It has the care tag here. It just says it's acrylic and viscose. It does not have an RN number or a tag, but it is very cute and ruffly, and it's got this an extra sparkle to it. So hopefully I can take some good photos with this. And again, this is another item that doesn't have a label. So I guess if I'm learning anything so far about what this batch of clothing is about how it doesn't have labels. So I don't know if that means ThredUp tried to sell them and they couldn't, or they just never even tried. Here's Simply Vera Wang. I believe that's her Kohl's brand. This is a size 4 little black dress. It has one of these clips on. I hope this is, okay, good. I heard this hitting my desk and I thought for sure it was probably one of those sensors that you cannot remove at home or else the ink comes out and it gets all over the garment. I actually used to work at Macy's and, we'd have people come and the sensor never came off and it didn't, set off any of the alarms. And so they would get a gift that still had the sensor on it. I bought something from somewhere, I think in a wholesale batch that was a Macy's wholesale, and it still had the sensor on, and it wasn't even the kind of sensor that we used at our store. So those sensors can be a pain in the butt. So I'm really glad that that's not what this is. It's just some kind of clip. So other than that, I'm noticing with this dress that it looks like the hem, maybe that's why the clip was there, that the hem is completely out. Like there's a fold here, but you can see the rough edges really supposed to be sewn like this. So luckily the right way to fix that is with hand sewing, which I can do, or you can also, if you do it carefully, you can also buzz it through your sewing machine. So I will probably do one of those 2 things. But in any case, it's just your basic black dress. It's got a zip in the back and kind of a cute neckline here. A little shimmery also. So that one might need a little bit of work. Okay. We are up to 22 items so far. So we're going to keep going and we'll see. I'll probably stop at 25 items because that looks like maybe halfway through the box, but we'll just have to see how it goes. This is a Michael Kors collection right here. Looks like part of the issue is that the tag is a little bit missing, or at least part of it comes off. We can actually fix that without too much trouble. Sleeve cool kind of tuxedo cufflink buttons, I guess is what you might call them, on both sleeves. So that's good. I don't see, white things are always hard because, just a little bit of dirt shows up really easy on those. So I see all the buttons are here. So maybe the only thing is really that tag, and that'll just be a really quick fix. So I'm excited about that one. I will take a Michael Kors. Yes, thank you very much. Okay, we also have this. You never know what you're going to get, right? At first I thought it was a pig. I think it's a cat, which I love cats, and, I'm not against pigs, but it's new with tags. The brand is in an Asian type language here. However, it seems to be new with tags, and it says, there are many paths, but only one journey. So I don't know if that is the brand name. We'll have to look on here. Nothing seems to be in English other than that tag. So I might have to, maybe I can scan this barcode, search by the barcode. But in any case, when you have a graphic print like this on a large item, that usually is what will attract someone to your Poshmark listing. I can look in here and see if there's a care tag. Oh, and it also has pockets. So that's amazing. That's a very good selling feature. Yeah, everything here is in an Asian script. So yeah, this I guess is a dress. It's very long. So yeah, this will be a fun one to list. That's why I guess the unboxings are fun, because you just have no idea what you're going to find. Okay, what should we pick for our last item from this box? I think I found another with tags item. Looks like it is also a black dress. Aha! This is a Macy's reticket tag. And it doesn't say that, but I know because I used to work there. This is what a Macy's reticket tag looks like. Right there. It has all the codes and the styles. And actually, technically, this one's a Bloomingdale's. They are actually the same company now, and they have the same tag. So this one came from Bloomingdale's. It is a Cynthia Steffi. There it is. It is a small size. Also another basic black dress with a zipper in the back. It's got this cute button detail on the shoulders. A little bit of deodorant stain. I shouldn't say stain, but just a little bit of deodorant residue. That should be able to come off without too much trouble. And, even though it's technically new with tags, because this means someone bought it and at Bloomingdale's, they returned it to Bloomingdale's. They didn't have the tag on it, or the tag was lost somehow. So Bloomingdale's created their own reticket tag so that their people could sell it. Now this information on this tag is interesting because it says the original price is $275. So that's good news. What I would plan to do with this, I actually do have a mechanism, a gun, a tag pricing gun that I can put this tag right back on there. I will wash it though, because I think it's going to make sense to do that to get that deodorant off. And, that's what happens when people try things on, especially on a black dress. So this is a good find. This is a $275 dress. So if I can sell this for, probably $60 or $70, that will pay for a good portion of the amount of the items that I have. So that's a great place to stop. So far, 25 items out of my first unboxing. I'll have to do another one so that we can get through the rest of the box, because these boxes are so heavy, and I'm excited to get through the next one. So thank you so much for joining me today on Ready, Set, Resell. If you enjoy what you see here, click subscribe and also thumbs up, and stay tuned for the next video to continue my ThredUp unboxing of 100 pounds of bulk clothing. Thanks, guys.